Hey-ho, and welcome once again to Hardcore Mode, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. By the way, if anything is with my microphone, then write it please in the comments. As well in the rewatch, I will read it, and I can use another microphone. I have it directly lying next to me, but I don't know if this is enough or the other one is best. Or if the other one works better, not best, works better. Yeah, anyways, we were until now only dying, so let's stay alive as long as possible. We are starting there where we have been the last time, yeah, responding to a comment. So I thought, let's go again to the pond. And yeah. Soon we will go for sure into natural exploration. Not again with rodents on road, but this time with me alone, because I found a really fancy wayside shrine directly in the nature here in Germany. So it's a good time to get there and explore a little bit, I think. But in the meantime, let's play a little bit. Somehow. Can't join the live stream. I try it and it isn't working. Ah, here. In case of any bad comments, I can delete them or respond to them.
Ah, poor fella. Looks like he drowned.
Ah, there have been some groschen directly in that boot or coming out of the boot. In my last video, that was a really helpful commentator.
This one drowned too.
The dice of unluck. And somehow they all have been unlucky.
And this one also drowned. All three drowned. Sends shivers down my spine.
Yeah, as you have seen, we could be getting mud here, but this time we try it a little bit differently. We need first a shield.
Good man.
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
Why are you asking for charity? Fancy an ale, eh? The amount you're looking for, it sounds like you plan on downing a whole keg.
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel to Vlashim.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two's ride.
But I don't see any horse.
I don't have one. That is true. I'll join a caravan, ride along, pay for my way, my provisions and such.
Normally I would help him, but this time I just found the coins.
Tell me, how come you're begging? What happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar. I simply find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the kindness of good people.
So, you're begging?
But I'm not a beggar.
Begging, but not a beggar, and he needs money to get to Vlashim. Oh, I've come across a fair few beggars before, but none have ever said that to me.
Must be a coincidence?
In fact, you don't strike me as a commoner at all.
You only imagine it, friend.
Farewell. May you travel safely.
Yes. Thank you.
I bet directly after this we will run into some bandits. I love this scenic view at the lake, can't get enough of this. And yes, we will go to Prague and see at least Zazau and Rataje. But yeah, this will probably happen during the summertime, or at the end of the summertime. But I think this will happen with Rodents on Road, especially because I normally want to get to Slovakia and see if the climate is there better for us.
Get out of here! Fuck off before I kill you.
Okay, better we don't mess up with them. Of course, if he was needing the coins to get at these bandits pass it by, he would lose it anyways. Reminds me about Oblivion, where you can level up with just jumping and walking. Welcome to the stream. Most of the information I told already at the beginning. But just in case, we will try to get to the wedding today. To stay alive, it's sometimes better to avoid these groups of people on the street.
You won't catch me in deep water again. My shoulder still hurts from the last time. I would like to find some more mushrooms, but somehow we can't find a lot of them. Alright, we have been following the pond, so now we are probably somewhere here.
wait a second, we can dry some herbs.
Family. Shame on you.
Leave now, before I make you.
Look here, you bitch. I was brawling when you two was still playing with hobby horses.
Oh, yeah? Come on, then, you tosspot.
You don't want to fuck with me, mate. At least be quiet, or the catchballs will come, and then there'll be trouble.
No worries on that count. One punch and this sock will be stretched out.
Your ma will be stretched out.
What did you say?
Ha! What did you say? Fuck this.
One more word about my ma, and...
Your ma is so ugly, it would make a blind man weep.
Fucking hell.
So ugly, in fact, that at her christening, the priest mistook her for a toad.
Stop it, you fool!
You're fucking for it.
Fuck you, Horson!
Yeah, don't spare him.
Come on, then!
Go fuck yourself!
Don't hit him!
You won't get me. You should have fucking stayed out of it.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Too slow. Great.
Fuck! I can't take him on my own!
You won't get me.
Too slow! You're no match for me!
Come on, then!
Fucking God wills it!
Hey, what's that? I hope you're not following me.
Peace and quiet are things of the past.
That's right. Take that drunk somewhere else.
Christ! Get up. You'll catch cold. Do you hear me? Wake up.
No one will ask after his shoes.
Right. What's the hold-up?
Hey, but this was fancy now to help this drunken fellow.
You're a bit picky, aren't you? What can I do for you?
I need a bath.
Certainly. My baths are at your service.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
Great. But it'll cost you.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem. Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
There, all better. I hope that's all your aches and pains taken care of. And take better care of yourself out there, friend.
Getting dark slowly and steady. Maybe we should take a rest here.
Greetings to you.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Shall we play?
What game would you like to play?
Masters.
Let's play.
Oh, Fortuna! May the best player win.
Audentes. Let's start.
Damn it. Ale. They're yours, lad. Don't be a coward.
I'm coming right up. Oh. Greetings.
Like this?
It's really unlucky dice. Or maybe not.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time. These ones here. Like this. That's enough. Your turn.
Let's honor the unlucky dice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is for sure as well a win. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You must have a lucky horseshoe up your arse. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
Looks like we have now food for free.
But an ass like you couldn't possibly understand.
True. I'd never pollute my head with such codswallop. I need to keep it clear for real poetry.
Right, and you've come up with some
Remember
real
when they tried to steal Olbrum's ball?
How could I forget? Those idiots made so much noise, they woke up half the village. Even the bull was making a racket. I reckon it didn't want to go anywhere.
No wonder. Olbrum takes such good care of it.
Bring me something to eat.
Twice a beer, and what would we take as well? No, cheese would be too expensive. I think... yeah, chicken.
Pleasure doing business.
Every man Jack can
Right.
understand.
The
Unlike
fellows
that
don't get any sleep. Then they fall on their faces during the
Not
day.
even the parish priest can make head or tail of. And he's nearly educated.
Art for its own sake. That is the true goal of real poetry.
there's no talking to you. Let's drink.
Aye, let the ale flow and wash away the bitter taste of discord.
A large beer for me.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Okay, we had now enough, probably. Oh, come on, let's take another beer.
What do you have for sale?
Thanks,
And maybe
have a
you wouldn't
nice
linger
day,
on if
friend.
you got boozed up before bed and then gave your bishop's hat a good polish.
What can I do for you?
I need a place to sleep and something to eat.
We'll see about that. And for how long?
Just for tonight.
It can be arranged. Payments in advance. And I don't want to see any tomfoolery.
Agreed. I'll pay. Here's your groschen.
Agreed then. The room's yours. Anyone can sleep like a king here. And if you're hungry, there's some food in the pot.
Love sick whiny of yours that not even the parish priest can make head or tail. And he's nearly educated.
Yeah, we have still some herbs that we can dry. So let's get here to the bathing house. And for sure, it's getting easier to get a sleeping place after taking a bath.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Closing time. Come again tomorrow, perhaps.
How can I continue?
Careful.
Oh, Christ.
Let's
Day is
That's it. I'm closing. Come again.
About what I'd expect from you, once again. Oh, gentle night, why linger on? Lend your ears to my sad
Drink up.
song.
We're closing.
That's it!
bullshit. Since when does the night have
Seems that they are really closing
maybe you
here.
wouldn't linger on if you got boozed up before bed and then gave your bishop's hat a good polish.
It's a metaphor. It's what Aristotle regards as the foundation stone of composition. But an ass like you couldn't possibly understand.
True. I'd never pollute my head with such codswallop. I need to keep it clear
God
for
bless.
real poetry.
Right, and you come up with some real...
I like to travel before the day is completely starting, because then, yeah, we get to the next place when the shops are opening.
Praise God.
What brings you here?
Hey, I've got some nice stuff here, if you're interested.
I'm interested. Greetings. Where are you going? Oh, don't worry. I'm no footpad.
And I'm no hawker. But pray tell, what ails you, friend?
Plenty. But nothing you can help me with, I'm sure.
Can you be quite sure of that? I tend to be quite skilled at relieving people of pain and other afflictions, Henry.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's this confounded nature of mine. I loiter around, I listen, and I remember.
Hold on. What's your name and how do you know me? In whose service are you?
Naturally, there is a master I serve, though not in the manner you might think. And as for my name, I am... Balthazar.
If you know me so well, then surely you know why I'm here.
Actually, no. In point of fact, because everyone chooses their own path, and I am not a soothsayer, Henry. But perhaps you are referring to the ambush at the pond, or the unfortunate incident that happened to you afterwards.
Huh? What? How the hell do you know all this?
As I say, I wander the world, and I listen to people.
What a strange dude.
His young king your appeal.
Yeah, I have this feeling too. And thanks for joining again.
Well, show me what you have to offer, surgeon.
Are you sure you want to know?
I mean your wares. What wares can you offer me?
But he has one of these fancy dices. I take the second one.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening.
Do we have a deal?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal.
He's really yanking with my pizzle.
Very well, then. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Okay, but let's make this a little bit faster. I think we steal now again the horse.
What's that? I must be. He wants his revenge. He complained to the bailiff, saying the old dangerous and has to go. There'll be nothing nice left here, great. Don't worry.
Die! Die!
I have already respect from the forest here.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. What the?
Somebody please!
Ah!
I just run. Maybe they help me.
Didn't expect that, bastard! Do it!
You won't get me! I'll hack your ass off! Put on that for us! There, don't spare him!
Done with you in a flash! Bash you on the head!
Yeah! Don't spare him!
Spare me.
Fortune is on my side! Put that weapon away!
I'm not gonna just let you leave. Let me live! Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
Yeah, right. You're trying to trick me.
Well, he had a choice. And the caravan was not really helpful. At the right place at the right time. Normally I would take only the stuff with a high value at...
And Polish humor. Nie mówi po polsku. Not sure if it's correct. Laugh mal.
Normally I would take the stuff with the highest value and lowest weight, but this time we have to take all. And yeah, Polish humor is really a good thing. Okay, we have to leave something. Good, this will be a slowly walking.
Eng3 Hardcore mode when I finish the game. I have played for 130 hours and just start the main quest today.
The AI voice is horrible, but I get you. I as well, I think at 100 hours it was hard for me to just get into it, but yeah, I have to try it here with you all together, and when I'm alone then I'm playing the other save file.
I finished every side quest in the first map. It's so good.
Same here. I have almost every side quest finished. Okay, maybe not the ones that repeat themselves, but all the others are finished, and I have the complete map explored. There are some extra quests that you can find.
The Lord be with you.
Okay, Henry was sleeping very good this time. The back isn't hurting.
Ah, my back.
God bless.
It's fine too, as you carry heavy stuff, you gain strength.
Yeah, that's a good point. And we are anyways at the shop before it's opening. It was good to, yeah, wake up at 5.
That nobleman came back. He said he's not going to let it drop.
Was machst du?
God
Du Nervensäge! Get out!
But I have something to deal with you. I won't get out. At first, let's take the armor that we are needing. Not that I sell it per accident.
Donnerstag you have the pre-order arm hour?
You mean the lion armor, however it was called? I think I should have it.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
Lion's Crest, yes.
Yeah, exactly. The quest is available here. On my second run I have it, but yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I found a helmet that, yeah, you can throw down as well. It was a little bit fancier.
Satisfied?
That's quite a sum. Lower your price a bit and we'll make a deal. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
And we are still overloaded. I
Yeah,
have...
tas even armod to remove, set big line on the helmet.
Okay, but this is for PC players. I'm on the PS5. Unfortunately. Okay, something has lifted my weight heavily up.
Raus, du Bastard!
The shopkeepers don't like me. By the way, here at the pharmacy you get for herbs the best price.
Word about the price.
Gut, dann mal los.
In this case I give him a little tip.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Wunderbar. Dankeschön. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Good to see you.
Okay, I think we sell twice the boots. And then I think we have to sell something from the armor.
Princess also depend on your reputation.
Yeah, probably I have at this point not the best reputation here.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, dann mal los.
Nipple Henry is as well a possibility, but we need some armory.
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Thank you and take care.
What do you have for sale?
Shoving your nipples worked on him.
Yes, suddenly he said nothing bad against me.
I'd
like to discuss the
Natürlich.
Here, plus a bit on top.
Oh nein, vielen Dank.
God in heaven, you're seeing this.
Okay, the horse that we have stolen is probably gone. Let's try to find you a horse somewhere. I have the feeling no one is watching, only the dog was barking. These horses are pretty worthless.
Quick!
I've been waiting for you.
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Useless.
You know, I'm getting bad reputation here.
Go fuck yourself! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Calm down!
Enough. If it's trouble you want, we can go to the bailiff, pay for the damages, or I'll have the guards take you in.
Wait now. Hang on a mo. Be glad this is all that happened, and it didn't go even further.
I'll give you what you deserve. I'll have you clapped in the pillory.
I honestly don't want to pay so much. Let's go to the bailiff.
I want the bailiff to settle this.
Fine by me. The law is clearly on my side. You'll get the thrashing you deserve.
God, you sure didn't go easy on me. Feels like you broke all my ribs.
You can even learn something about this topic, okay? Okay, I saved this for another video. Because this will have
God be with you.
cost
Keep
us
the
too much
peace,
time with the
and we'll stay
translation.
friends. God be with you. How's the watch going?
Okay, the guardsman is ignoring us. Somehow I can now carry a little bit less. Okay, here we can get a bow. I think I will go straight on left now. Then we have to turn once right. But yeah, one road is in between us. Honestly, I have now planned here in Germany a traveling route that will exactly walk in the same way. I will orientate myself with Google Maps and just walk straight on. I found a wayside shrine that I will visit with you all. So this will be an interesting travel video and completely nature. Normally you get £5 for every strange skill. Okay, this was now really hurting from the bailiff. Here somewhere is one of these pagan statues that I was already talking about in one of my videos, or in a few of my videos. Idol of Zbrucha. But we won't go there now for a fourth or fifth time. Perfect space to find some mushrooms and a bow. A little bit of sleep would be helpful for my health, but somehow it's not easy to find a bed. I'm curious, was any one of you cutting away the my tree here? And welcome to Tahoe. Yeah, here is a quest where you can cut down this tree, or you can help to, I think, bully the dude from the other town.
That's a fine maypole.
That if we can't be together here on Earth, we'd be together after death.
I'm telling you, it was just one mass.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway? We could have been together in this life too.
Don't even start. We've been over this 100 times.
Ah, well, what...
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel.
Probably we have to get now first a shower.
What?
Mother of God. Did you get hit by a horse?
Nah, it's nothing. Just a scratch.
Good day.
Good day to you.
You're not permitted to be here. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness on the pillory.
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl. She makes yarn. And you know what they say about girls who work with spinning wheels?
No. What?
They're really good in bed.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, this yarn spinner, she was very afraid her mother would find out we planned on meeting. So she gives me these complicated directions on where to meet her. At high noon, I stood at the shadow of the tallest linden tree, and step by step, I set out. Then all of a sudden, I look around and realise I have no idea where I am. The girl's nowhere to be seen, and people are yelling at me. That girl made a right fool of me.
That's what you get for thinking with your brick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment for one lifetime. Can't we just let this one slide?
All right, then. I'll turn a blind eye. Just this once. Right, out you go. I'll be watching you.
Now we have finally
God bless you.
gained a little bit of health. Red screen is gone, or mostly gone.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Easy going.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Try poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Work well. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Oh, Jesus, it has to be even! Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. Move it. You're standing there like a fence post. You call this working? Hurry up now. It's cooling and you're not doing anything. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. That's some nice whistling. It's easier to forge to a rhythm, isn't it? on whistling. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Finally, we are done.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
The Saber Schnapps is the best potion that you can, create.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Here. And something for your trouble.
Well, well. Thanks a lot. Thank you, and take care.
At least she's taking my junk.
Take care then. And thanks for nothing.
Yeah, for sure to train some vitality.
Christ almighty.
It's getting finally into shape.
the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings.
Good day to you.
God. Greetings. What do you need?
I hate sweeping.
You said you have some more interesting work for me. What would that be?
It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to rearm his garrison with new equipment. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them. Show me your wares. I'd like to do something about that price.
But of course.
Here, plus a bit on top.
My, thank you kindly. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
I think I leave some of my stuff here if it's possible. Yeah, it's possible. Finally, we can run again. This was now a hard time with the overweighted inventory. Alright, let's go. First time received a note about the bees.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow wintergreen. I need to plough too, you know.
Decide what to do. It can't go on like this. You're not going to phone Sunday, are you? No. And nor should you. Except I don't have a bullet.
Ka! Ka!
They have seen me stealing that horse, but yeah, let's hope they forget me.
Ka!
And let's go again to Semin. And maybe later we sell that horse. Or we go selling that horse first and then we go to Semin for the quest.
Quick! Ka!
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
No, I can agree to that.
Go! Ka!
Again? Whoa, whoa. And the one before that?
It's good for you.
Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
What fluids?
Saturn and Jupiter are in bad constellation at the moment. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill.
You idiot! You've been hanging around with Miller Kreitzel again, haven't you?
And what if I have? He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Wait, really?
Aye, aye. Take my advice and go and pickle some cabbage, friend.
Well, that's true. Cabbage can be really good for the... yeah, health.
Would you happen to have room for me? We're headed the same way.
Mein Liebster bleibt pflichtbewusst weiter dich gedulden muss bis manchmal entschwinden.
Okay, interesting. I never knew that you can ask them for, yeah, riding with them. You have that horse here to sell.
Hey, you there! Please help me!
What's going on?
I beg you, untie me! Thanks for untying me. I thought no one would ever come by. Help me! I've been robbed! They took everything!
How about I take a look at your wounds?
You're a Sawbones?
No, but I've patched up a few people.
I see. Well, all right then. Do what you can.
Didn't even hurt, did it?
Well, it almost didn't hurt.
These are hard times. It's every man for himself.
You're not going to leave me in this state, are you? My lord, what are you punishing me for? What will become of me now?
And again, my stolen horse is gone. I hate this, but we are at least at Semin. Beautiful castle. I found a similar one for the traveling videos.
I'm looking for the Takoff blacksmith's cart. Have you seen it?
Loads of carts come past here. There's going to be a wedding and they need supplies. Try asking Captain Gnarly. He keeps an eye on supplies. He'll probably be in the courtyard.
Thanks.
And watch yourself when you go into the courtyard.
Why?
We've got some wedding guests from Moravia. They're in pretty high spirits. It's still a while to the wedding, but them gents is already getting into the swing of things.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey!
You're right there, laddie. Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Show the swag on your bum.
Just wait a moment. Alright, then let's go with the fighting.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
Fucker! Piece of shit!
Peace and quiet are things of the past.
Go on, send them hopping, the minging whore.
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Oh, the swine.
Yeah, fuck that.
I can't bear to look.
Fuck you! Fucking hell!
Such violence. Does anyone live by the
Wanker! Come on. Oh, you wee
What in
bastard!
the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? They never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, Gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above! And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses. But you're in luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard, then. Careful.
Hey, cut the shake, fellas. And send for some more wine.
I think the best idea is now to take the horse that we own, Pebbles.
Careful.
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond. That grey horse you have grazing here is mine.
What do you mean, yours? I bought it fair and square. I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond, but that horse is not branded, so it belongs to me now.
Look. By that pond, right?
I heard about it. That news spread through the land like wildfire.
And the one who sold it to you told you he found it by the pond, right?
Well, he did, aye.
So it's not entirely impossible she belonged to me.
Maybe not impossible, but I paid for her.
Aye, but just a few groschen. You said so yourself. Wouldn't you rather be in the good graces of someone who might have been part of that expedition?
Maybe so. All right, I'll give her to you. But you owe me one. Go and get her then. If she remembers you, she might even come when you whistle for her. We're gonna miss that one. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
What's up, youngster? We're going.
Okay, well, it would be good to gain some health here somewhere. Maybe we can sleep at the top. Yeah, we should be able to sleep there.
Be on your way!
Oh, come on.
Clear off and don't bother me!
I feel you're totally like a homeless.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
As you say, sir.
Thank goodness we have a safe file here.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Troskovitz.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, as soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know Yurko's as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be, with all he eats and drinks? But what can we do with you, Henry, if even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you? We could get into all sorts of tricky situations along the way.
That's true, Henry. But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Sameen here could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, why not? What do you say, youngster? Fancy a bit of training?
I don't know, sir. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Well, lad, that's tough. Since no one cares much what you think right now, there's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
This was harsh. I thought we can skip this, but no, we have to train with him.
So, we're here.
Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
Whoa! All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
That won't be necessary. I've got all I need.
Well, all right. But it never hurts to have something in reserve. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
I'll just finish getting equipped.
Well, hurry up. It's not courteous to leave a noble waiting. You should know that.
What do you say, son?
This was very quick.
You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
That's true. And you handled this too, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
Great, they fixed the bug here.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
What a nag. Phew.
I'm curious, have you burned it all down, the castle, or... Yeah. Have you been saving Sameen, if this is possible? I don't know.
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
As you wish, sir. Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east. To Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semin would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semin is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. That'll be all. Thanks.
Interesting, you can buy here some background knowledge.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
I didn't say a word about you, sir.
There's a good lad. And what about the cart?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yichin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yichin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Yichin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice along the way. The Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Whoa, whoa.
This were a really expensive horse. Excuse me, my rodent is actually running, so let's make a break. Okay, we can move on.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right now. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Welcome to Apollina Forest.
Whoa, whoa.
The blacksmith's cart. The someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
What did I do to you? Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young nuker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you, they got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollo.
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. That blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows and the whirring of the spinning wheel.
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Again, I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap. Supposedly.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire, sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumbled with a priest. He showed me all these pictures and taught me a lot. I stumble with a priest. Pigs can fly. And George's name is real.
Somehow these two remember me about Captain Bernard from Kingdom Come 1.
You don't. Say, you really saw that? I'm not kidding. Honza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
Those definitely aren't the blacksmith's
He ain't
hands.
yanking your pizzle. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
You swine!
I'll hack your ass. You're dead. You're no match for us, fucker.
No, you don't.
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Oh, bleeding, are we? That's you get your ma.
Always good to have a drink.
Stop dawdling! Stop dawdling! What's the hold up, damn it? Stop dawdling! Stop dawdling! What's the hold up, damn it? Stop dawdling! What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here!
I think this was everything.
Stop dawdling! Stop dawdling! Hey, Henry, get over here! What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here!
Oh, this day took it out of me, and no mistake.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here, and none of them bastards look like the blacksmith's hands. Am I right, Henry?
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them, but I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry?
I am. Let's go.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do
And
with
I looted already everything.
Makes no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours. Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. Just as long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently? You lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them!
You're a dead man!
Hammer them, men! Too
slow.
Ah! Nice hit. God wills it!
Strike.
We'll finish this quickly.
Too slow. I'll beat you to a bloody
I'll hack your ass off.
Look.
Take that, you shit. You'll be fucking sorry.
On the noggin. That's it. He's done.
Okay, this was now a little bit quickly. I shouldn't shout on them.
Oh. Help me with him. Slice him up.
Oh, good strike.
Oh.
Fucker!
Ah! For us.
True blood. Yeah. Bleed to death before I cut you. Now we'll have you, you scum.
No, you don't.
Nice hit.
We'll sort you out.
Bash him on the head.
Nice strike. At them. We'll be over in a jiffy.
Show your stuff.
You're a dead man. You know that?
I'll kill you.
Is that the best you can do? You'll be fucking sorry.
Amen to you.
I need a bandage, quick.
They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which way he went?
No, I had other things on my hands. Besides, you're the one who's supposed to keep watch.
But they'd taken him captive. What use would he be to us?
Are you deaf? Didn't you hear what they said? They took him captive because he wanted to drive off with the load. They fucked over Radovan, fucked over his lordship, and wanted to fuck over that bandit too. They were in cahoots. Only the thief wanted to rob the thieves.
Uh-huh.
And they deserve the same punishment, if not more.
And what punishment can he expect? Maybe he'd surrender to me if I could promise him something.
Now listen up, Henry. We don't promise nothing to no scum. Never. He'll most likely get the rope. And if you promise him anything else, you'll be lying. Don't forget, a man's word of honor is what separates a noble from a robber.
I'll go and track him then.
Great. Hurry.
I'm just telling you what people are saying. It's not easy for us nobles.
No, it's not.
At least there's something we agree on.
Like I said, we'll see what will happen to you. And not another word now.
As you wish, sir. Although...
Be quiet.
Please, let me go. I just want to go home.
Where I have to look now for her. Yeah, now I remember.
Is that supposed to be a threat? You were beginning to make me nervous. Why are you showing that off? Pathetic. So you have a weapon. You were beginning to make me nervous.
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
This instruction was irritating me, but yeah, I think we will treat him fairly.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
If I were in your shoes, I think I'd go for the rope. Falling to your death can be real nasty.
How would you know? Have you tried it? Although, to come up with something that stupid, you must have fallen on your head.
Well, come what may. Anything can happen. Maybe you'll get out of it somehow.
Sure, I'll get out of it. Bollocks. And I don't have to be the one who falls off the cliff. So no, I'm not going with you.
One-on-one, yeah. But it must be clear to you that you're no match for me. Even if the noose is waiting for you, it's still a more pleasant death than getting your head smashed in with a rock. And believe me, I'll do it if there's no other way.
Fuck! All right, I'll come with you. But you'll put a word in for me.
I might. As long as you don't try anything.
Promise me.
I won't promise you anything. Now, come on. I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Gnarly will take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. You deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
A ride would be great. My legs are sore.
Wait until you're my age. Well, let's get going.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Vence's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the cart to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Vencer.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Vencer?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Vencer.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
What do you think? If they'll execute a nobleman, they won't think twice about a hired hand or two.
You never know, Henry. Lord Sameen is merciful. Maybe this whimpering will soften his heart.
Oh, I'm not whimpering. I'm just trying to tell you how it was.
Bollocks! You're full of shit. We don't believe a word he says, Captain.
Sameen might be merciful, but whether he'll be in the mood for this, I can't say.
I'm innocent. I swear on my soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about her soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout. Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
Thanks. You're not bad yourself, for an old fart.
You're not too old to get spanked, lad.
Go!
Yeah, here you can find the Idol of Splucha. Like I said, we want to skip that place first.
Quick!
Quick! Die! Quick!
So far, this went really good. We have new armor, we have new shield, we have the horse, pebbles. Yeah, we don't have mud, but other than this, we have everything what we needed. So, yeah. I think we can now end the stream for today. And until the next time, you all. Thanks for sure for watching. Thanks for participating in that stream. And have an enjoyable weekend or have an enjoyable evening. But for sure, have an enjoyable weekend. Yeah. Until the next time, you all. Goodbye.